up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
New York Yankees.
And today's starting pitcher, Carlos Rodon. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ballpark. I don't know what it is for him, but the numbers are clear that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games.
Kevin McGonigal leading things off and takes a strike. Softly hit to third. On to first. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
0-2 count. Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ball one.
Way upstairs, and it's 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 31, Riley.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
That's the ball. Hey!
That one the other way. And that's the third out. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, and our pitcher in this game, Jack Flaherty. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy strike out for 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Strike one. No, that's a ball.
Next offering is outside. And that one fouled off. Two down. Next offering misses down and away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. Fastball right back to the mound. Sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Ben Rice in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jason Dominguez.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. Scoreless after one. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Dylan Dingler.
That's the ball.
Throw down to 2-0.
Strike one.
Rodon ready. Here comes. And there's a foul ball. Three-two now.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses.
Take your bait.
So a leadoff walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Ball.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Dingler gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
McKinstry in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. And that is out of play. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Got it. And 2 away now.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And next to hit for Detroit, How-Yu Lee.
Really strong hitting performance recently, hitting better than .350 this month.
That's in there. 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium. Bottom half of inning number 2. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is fouled back. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that's just foul. The 0-2. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
There's a line drive to left field, and he makes the catch.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
Now quick throw to first. Jones back in on a dive. Jones off of first with 2 away. Up and in, and the count is 3-1. Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. To third, McGonigal. Play made, that ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in New York, new inning getting started. James Outman up now for the Tigers. Outman in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
Nope, that's inside.
One, two now. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 8, Matt Bueller.
A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
McGonigal stands in now and watches strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
No.
Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw in. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
To the right side. To first. And that's the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom of the inning. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well.
This one in the air, center field. Vierling under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Jose. Caballero.
This one in the air, right field. Makes a nice running catch. 2 away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Jazz.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A solo shot, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd.
It's 1-0. That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. And a swing and a miss there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 3 innings complete. Yankees 1 and the Tigers nothing. Back for more from the Bronx. On to the 4th. Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Slap the other way, foul. That's a strikeout.
Well, caught him looking on that 4th pitch of the at-bat, and I have to think it had something to do with the sequence they threw at him. Kind of bounced back and forth between the outside and inside corners with the previous pitches, and that makes it really tough to cover the whole plate. Just couldn't get a swing off at that pitch on the inside.
Now the 0-1.
Ball 1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Yankees up by a run, top half of inning number 4. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's outside. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Yankees 1 and the Tigers nothing. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. In now is the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Bellinger.
Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Sliced hard but foul. And the 0-2 stays alive. And that misses. And it's 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Go.
Now, Spencer Jones picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. Gets to it with a slide to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Ahmed.
This is such a difficult play for a third baseman, Chris. A sliding stop and worthy of another look with StatCast.
Oh, I'll tell you, man, I'm frustrated if I'm the one hustling down the line the whole time, thinking I've got a knock and going to beat the throw, and then, boom, you hear the ball hit the mitt, and you're out. That's just a great stop and great throw.
Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 0-2. That's out to center field. And the inning is over. So they work around to lead off double. We played 4. Yankees 1 and the Tigers nothing. Back in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 5th. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Rodon back to work.
Well, these Tigers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
This to third. Cabrera throws across the diamond. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next to the Tigers, the second baseman, How You Lee.
Yes. That's the
Just
ball.
missed. That one fouled off. To the right side, Caballero to first, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Up next for the Tigers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Outman.
James Outman now at the plate. Flied to right his first time.
That's the ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Outman on at second with 2 down. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Cabrera.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Hammered, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Way inside. And now it's even up. Foul ball there. And now it's 1-2. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
The second baseman, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. Flied to right his first time. Fastball for a strike. And it's even up. Right through there for a strike. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Jan Hughes Jr.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And now 2-0. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Number 51, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Finnegan, the right-hander, also getting loose. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Ben Rice waiting to hit for the Yankees. 3-0 down. And there's the automatic. This one popped up. Lee settles under this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. One left for the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. Back in the Bronx. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So up next, Kevin McGonigal.
The third baseman, number 7, Kevin McGonigal.
Hit on the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Nope, that's high.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Tim Hill, the left-hander, up and throwing. Yarbrough also throwing. The lefty, the 1-0.
Oh.
The Tigers down by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Riley Green.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Slider right there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
This one in the air, center field. Jones moving under this one. He's got it.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Up and in.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 1. Way out front for strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Yankees 1 and the Tigers nothing.
Now pitching for the
Back
Tigers,
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 51.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's a big power threat, Ben Rice, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Right.
Now he's challenging the called strike. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them.
Oh.
Ball to strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. And he starts the bottom of the sixth with a double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at second. Laser base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up at RBI, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. That's in for a strike. Bellinger takes a strike, and now it's 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Way outside, straight to the backstop. Dominguez into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
The 1-2. Got him swinging.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder,
Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's out the corner.
That's in there, and it's 1-1. Dominguez stands at second with 2 gone. Now one miss. Oswaldo Cabrera on deck for the Yankees. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. Runner at second, 2 down. Struck him out without a swing. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers nothing.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Yankees,
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Hill.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
The right fielder, number 30, Terry Carpenter.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
0-1.
Oh!
And there's a ball. That missed by a lot. Full count now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Payoff pitch. Right through there. Got it. And that's the first out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And now the count is even. The Tigers down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets the call, and the count 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That's way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that just misses. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And next up for the Tigers, how you lead.
How you lead.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped. And he can't make the play. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. The throw is late. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
You know, line drives are tough because they can sink on you. They can even have some ride and go over your head if you take a false step in. Sometimes they can knuckle. So I'm not sure if that was the problem right there. Could have been the lights as well. Sometimes you see the ball all the way until the very last second. It disappears and it gets real scary.
Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. And another big at bat coming up here. Looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tim Hill won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
The left-hander on now, Ryan Yarbrough.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. In there at the knees.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second. And now it's even up. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Headed for the plate. The throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. So digging in, Colt Heat.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
First and second, 2 down. Left field. And that's the 3rd out. But they score twice and even it up late. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 7th.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
In the air, out towards left center. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 1. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. And he'll 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jose.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change right here. Number 51 won't go any further tonight. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Jacob Waguespack.
Waguespack.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the seventh. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He was all over that one. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So back to the top of the order. And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one.
Nope. Ball one.
Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first, and we stay tied as the inning ends. The Yanks leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here in New York, stepping in, Riley Green.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that one fouled off. Outside low. Ball one. Movement in the Yankees pen. David Bednar, the closer of the staff, is throwing. De Los Santos also getting ready. Out towards right center field. Bellinger has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next to the Tigers, the catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
That's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Line drive, that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter. Here's your one. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Oh, 2 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Yarbrough will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Now on the bump, Yerry De Los Santos. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
De Los Santos.
Making a move at first. Detroit going with the pinch runner, number 53. Looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. Tap foul to plate. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the Yankees.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play. Gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the 8th. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ball 1.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And fouled off. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here comes Bellinger. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
No.
Two down, nobody on.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swings through that one. Here's a 1-2. That one way inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The big righty strikes out the side. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. Score remains 2-2. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now it's the second baseman. How you lead. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That one outside, and it's 2-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Tapper back to the mound. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Up next to the Tigers, the designated hitter, James Outman.
1-1. And that one missing low. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. That's to third. Cabrera slings it across. Now 2 out.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, number 8.
And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball. The next offering misses. Ball 3. Kevin McGonigal in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here's a 3-0. And he walks it. And a go-ahead run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Fouled off. He was late. Three-two. On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is that. It's the ninth, and we are tied. Back now in the Bronx. And stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Jones.
Spencer Jones.
In there at the knees. Strike 1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. He was late there. Strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
That's a really good take.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Jones wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and it's going to stay a strike. So they're now out of challenges. The 1-1. And that's a little bit high. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jacob Wagaspat is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
New
Tigers,
pitcher for the Tigers, Will
19,
Vest.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera, 1 for 3.
Nope. That's inside.
That's in there. And the count even 1-1. That
That's the
one
ball.
missed. That's to third. McGonigal. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. Yanks held in check, and this game is still tied at 2-2.
Now pitching for the
So they turn to their closer, David Bednar.
Well, he's a
Go-ahead run on base. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers.
Kevin McGonigal.
really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a foul out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Man at second. Outside low. 3-2 now.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Camilo Doval, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The Tigers with the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Got him looking. But that one missed, and here comes a challenge.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Good job to fight that one off. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Digging in, Riley Green. That one ripped, but foul. The Yanks trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the top half of the 10th. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, 2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, on to the bottom of the 10th. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
Dude.
Here's a 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The winning run on second base. Line to right, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only 1 gone. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
In there, sets him down on strikes. huge strikeout there.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Ball one, no strikes. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs.
Nope,
Just
that's
missed.
away.
Jason Dominguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Rice wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. That's outside. Ball one. The Yankees with the go-ahead run at third, and here in extra innings. Fastball for a strike. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. In the air to left center. Green on the move. Makes the catch. Inning over.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back at Yankee Stadium, 11th inning set to get underway. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. And that is out of play. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Up next for the Tigers, the right fielder, Ben Mulgrew.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Fought off foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The Tigers with the go-ahead run standing at second. We are in the 11th. And a good eye there.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
This one in the air, center field. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, The shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. David Bednar gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Camilo Doval gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And now it's going to be Zach McKinstry.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
The shortstop takes the ball. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Just off the outside edge.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Man on second, 2 down. Line drive to short and caught. It's the Tigers 2 and the Yankees 2.
Now pitching for the
So out of the pen comes the right-hander,
57,
Kyle Finnegan.
Kyle
He's been so good against
Finnegan.
lefties. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts.
Bellinger.
Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Ball 1, no strikes. Check on the runner. Dominguez
he's in there.
back on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Runner edges away at second and fouled off. The 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Look out, way inside. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Winning run stands at second. Fights it off. You'll see another. And ball forward to a board.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Yankees a 3. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And towing the slab in this one, Carlos Rodon. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And this one is off and running. Oh, 1 now. And that one is inside ball 1.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 33, Cole.
And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boog and his hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
High fly ball, right field. Bellinger settles under it. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
Here's Riley Green.
That's out the corner.
Rodon, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right through there for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one hops against the fence. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. You always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Into center and a base hit. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Oh.
The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Dingler leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one outside, and the count is even 2-2. That one is absolutely belted, and that's going to bang against the wall. Now a relay to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Splits the plate, 0-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Tigers 1, and the Yankees coming to bat. Back in the Bronx. And taking the ball for Detroit, Jack Flaherty. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one to first. Keith steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Oh!
That misses. Ball 2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And the tying run is on base.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Jason Dominguez. First pitch swinging. The 0-1. And a base hit right there. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
One down, and stepping in for New York, Spencer Jones.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Soft contact in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Quick move to first. Jones dives back in safely. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball.
Jones, the base runner at first with one out.
Strike.
Two gone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera. And first offering is fouled off.
Nope. That's inside. Ball.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in Holtz, the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 to start the season and get into a slump.
Yo, 1. And a big swing and a miss. Stays alive. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Ball 1.
Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. Yankees 3 and the Tigers 1. Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. How you lead. Up now for the Tigers.
Up.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
2-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. And that one is out of here. An absolute smash to left. And they cut into the deficit.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Strike, woo!
Line drive, base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Matt Vierling, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One on, nobody out, a run in here at the top of the second. One now.
That's the ball.
Pitch
That's
kicks away. No advance. 3 balls and a strike. On the ground, right side. Caballero. They get the force as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Ball, high.
The 1-0. Late swing, foul to the left. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Double play.
He's out.
What a clean killing to end the inning. But they draw within 1 thanks to the solo homer. Down to the bottom of the second. Yankees 3, Tigers 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Not in time. He's safe.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Right.
Here goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man at second. Sets him down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. Chisholm not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Late on that fastball. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Jason Dominguez.
Bouncer to second, and that chance handled. Fires to first. That ends the frame. One left for the Yankees, but they're up 3-2. Back here in New York, on to the third inning. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Keith.
Ball, outside.
Swing and a pop-up. Caballero settles underneath it. 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
Oh,
I don't know how you take that.
that was a strike.
Ball
2-0
2.
count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Fastball for a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dylan Dingler. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. In there for strike 1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Missed with a changeup. 3-1 now.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Carpenter.
And that drops in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a ground ball, and it gets by him. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So 2 on with 2 away. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And he takes one right on the black. And that is strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back in New York as we go to the last of the third. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field.
That bounced over the wall.
Over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
No.
Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Yanks lead one, but they still lead at 3-2. Back for more from the Bronx. Start of the fourth. How you lead. Up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger. And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers.
Oh.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. The 1-1. Swings through that. Movement in the bullpen. Yeri De Los Santos, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Doval getting loose as well. That one not close. And it's 2-2. Good eye right there.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Oh, man. Just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box. And it clearly was not that pitch.
Up the middle. Flips it. And that's a nice play to end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it 3-2. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom 4, Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Wells.
That one almost got him. This one in the air center field. Vierling gets under it and makes the grab. And a quick out, number one.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jose Caballero.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hands it. Tough play. On the money. Nice play.
He was out early today working on that very play.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Up.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And he swings through that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Backed off the plate that time. Ben Rice waiting to hit for the Yankees. And a payoff pitch. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Tigers bullpen with some action. Number 51, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Finnegan getting cranked up as well. Chisholm off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium, new inning getting started. Colton Keith up now for the Tigers. And that one lifted in the air center field. 1 down.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
No, that's a ball.
In the air to left center. Rosario on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next,
and there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 13, Dylan
Dingler up now for the Tigers. Inside, just missed. In the air, right field, Bellinger under it. And that is that. Tigers fail to make any noise. They're down 3-2.
Now pitching for the
They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 51. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Jason Dominguez.
Ball. Ball 2.
Here's a 2-0. And
Ball
another
3.
ball. That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Step off throw to first.
Hey!
Dominguez back in on a dive. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That's the ball.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Another 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. That one's in there. 0-1. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball 1.
Bounce to third. McGonigal. 1 at second and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And that's in for a strike.
Good slider inside. Down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Yankees 3, Tigers 2. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 1 down. And that one fouled off.
That's a ball.
The Yanks leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That
Ball
one
3.
just misses. High fly ball out to left field. Rosario on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Lee in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. Back even. It's 3-3. So runner at second, 2 down. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Fought off foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Bellinger under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. All tied up at 3 apiece. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Wells in the box again. Takes a strike. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
In the air to left center. Vierling on the move to the gap. He's got it. 2 down.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one close. Rule the ball. Ball 2. Ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 6 full. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Well, these Tigers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Well struck right field. That one carrying. Out of here.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Yeah, a foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down. Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
High fly ball right field. Bellinger under this one. And there's one away. Green, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Doval, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker.
Strike! Woo!
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Way out front for strike 2. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. High in the air, out to right. Bellinger on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Carpenter in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. Caballero. And that is the inning. But they go deep twice in the inning. Both solo shots. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Tigers 5 and the Yankees 3.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Nope, that's low.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important getting back into this ballgame.
The Tigers holding on to a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
You just got to tip your cap on that take right there. I mean, that's not the location you're hoping for and looking to do damage in a 2-0 count.
Checks over to first, back safely. The Yankees looking to rally. Tying run at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. Bellinger, the next to hit, takes outside. Close, but call the ball. And the count is 2-0. Now a quick throw to first. Chisholm back on a dive. The tying run at the plate.
No.
The 2-2 now. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. That clips the corner. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. So 2 down. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going. Fouled off left side. Rosario runs. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. That is the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. We look ahead to inning number 8. Yankees 6 and the Tigers 5. That one's in there. That's strike 1. In the air, left field. Snags it on the run. And there's 1 down. just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
Nope,
You don't
that's
want to
off
get
the
beat
plate.
by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Late with the swing there. The Yankees trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Hard on the ground to first. Rice takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Here's Jahmai Jones. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Oh.
Just off the inside edge. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And a swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Yankees 6 and the Tigers 5.
You know,
That's the
these
ball.
Yankees digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
That clips the corner. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Caballero in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Wells into scored position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and one gone.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
On the ground, Lee slinging it to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Rice in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Wells comes round and he scores. And they lead by 2. Now he launches a throw over his head, and he'll pull into second safely. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Line drive. And that will end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Ninth inning coming up. The Yanks on top 7-5. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers. Swinging a foul straight back. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
That's the ball.
The Yankees trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
Ball.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there,
No,
and it's out of play. A foul
that's
ball.
foul.
2-2 now. This to third. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.